guys, you are sitting with the sassy Disney diva, and I know it's been a little bit, but it's been kind of crazy. You know how it is with pre-orders. Oh my goodness, I have been shipping and shipping and shipping because everybody has been crazy about these Halloween bags. But I mean, I can't blame them. They did order them like in July, but I assure you, everyone is happy with their purchases now. So, let's talk about the bags. Oh, wow. So Disney's collaboration with Loungefly, absolutely, they did a bang up job because, oh my goodness. Now, I will say that people were a little not 100% on the ears, you know, because like on first glance, you're like, they seem kind of thin. You know, they're not as fluffy as traditional ears, but I promise you they are awesome. And not just because they're Mickey Mouse and not just because they're Loungefly, but because they actually glow in the dark. And they look really cute next to the bag. So we're gonna jump around a little here because I mean, like, I started with the ears, but I do want to talk about, because we're doing all of the Halloween bags that are on the table today, and I did not bring the vampire Mickey because that's going to be another video. I kind of feel like if it's a bag that comes with ears, it deserves its own video. You know, I don't want to jip that bag. I want to give each and every one, you know, its own personal attention. So I kind of tried to stick with glow in the darks. And then, of course, my box lunch exclusive of the video. So that's where we're going with the video today. So, yeah, I'm sure that everyone is well aware of the super craze over the Ghost Mickey bag. I have been watching all of the social media platforms, and it has just been really out of control. I mean, before the bags even, you know, actually arrived, there was just this insanity. Even though, you know, the bags pre-sold in July, a lot of people it was just a lot of negativity, and a lot of that stems from, and I know I've said this before, and the word just literally burns in my mouth. Resellers. It's always resellers. And it's not that I'm hating on someone trying to make a buck. I mean, I own a store. You know, I'm all about, you know, everyone trying to make a living. But there's a difference between trying to make a living and literally price gouging people, you know, for their love of collecting. And it has just absolutely gotten out of control. And the Ghost Mickey bag is just another example of that. You know, we've talked about it before, like with the Shop Disney MMA bags. And it's just another thing. So, and that's what we saw was, you know, the minute we start talking about the Ghost Mickey bag and, you know, stores start talking about, you know, they have the bag for sale, you know, everyday collectors who had missed the original pre-sale didn't even have a chance because, you know, your resellers, they're literally waiting outside the doors of box lunches because normal everyday people are already at their jobs. You know, they can't take hours and hours off to wait in line, but these resellers, they absolutely have time. They do. They absolutely have time, and that's exactly what they did. You know, they were waiting online. They were waiting in line at stores and online at the same time on their phones and their tablets and just buying up the stock just so they could hop online and be on Mercari and eBay selling them at just absolutely ridiculous prices. And it's really hard because you're heartbroken, you know, for the everyday people who wanted to collect these bags for their kids, who just wanted to wear them on Halloween, you know, or just, you know, people like me, you know, who you know, collect them for their actual collection. So though I have one on the table, obviously this bag is going to be sold to a customer, and that's just because I put customers before myself. And then, you know, whoever that lucky person is, I'm excited for them because it is a really cool bag. And so, and you're going to get to enjoy my new background, ta-da, with the lights, because the part of the glow-in-the-dark experience and you being able to enjoy it is what I'm going to do in a minute with this trusty flashlight and my new lights. So don't freak out. It's nothing wrong. There's no electrical outage. I'm literally going to turn off the lights. I'm going to flash the flashlight at the glow-in-the-dark Mickey so that you can see how really cool the bag actually is. Okay, so let's move our lovely ladies out of the way so that I can have a really good aim at the bag, and then I will hit the lights. Here we go. So I'll pull them out front so that you can, and you don't need a blue flashlight in order to get the bag to, you know, to glow in the dark. Literally, if you put it inside your house in front of like a lamp or some direct lighting, just for a little while, it will charge up the glow in the dark cells in the bag. You see it starting to glow? I put it in front of my lights and I left it there for like 10-15 minutes, and I came back and it was the whole thing glowing. It was super, super cool. And my kids were freaking out. They were like, "Oh my God, Mom, what's wrong with the bag?" And I was like, "No, it glows, dude, it glows. It totally glows." They were freaking out. Now, like literally, because I gave them these for, you know, the flashlights for Halloween, they're like running around the house trying to make all my bags glow. And I'm like, nope, it's just the Halloween ones. So it's actually really cool. So as you can see, Mr. Mickey, now without the light, is glowing in the dark. Same with the ears. You see, I'm charging my ears with my blue light. See, they glow too. So you gotta have both. Makes totally awesome. Gotta have both. Makes totally awesome. So like I said, I didn't want to do the vampire Mickey because then you lose out on the experience of enjoying the, you know, the ghost ears with the ghost bag. Now, since we already have the lights out, I'm going to go ahead and show you Oogie Boogie because, again, he is a glow-in-the-dark bag. And don't worry, we'll talk about the lining and all that other fabulous stuff. But I just figured since our lights are already out, you know, we want you to appreciate, you know, the coolness of the feature that made these bags so awesome. Because, I mean, the real reason that people are freaking out is because they glow. You know, they're like, "Oh my God, they glow." I mean, come on. It is cool. They glow. And again, you don't need the blue light to make it glow. You know, just sitting in front of like a lamp for a long time, just good 10-15 minutes just to charge up the glowing cells in the bag. And then you have a totally glowing Oogie Boogie. This just actually does it much more quickly. So see, now we have a glowing Mickey, we have a glowing Oogie Boogie, glowing ears. That way you get that totally cool effect of the bag. I mean, it's actually really awesome. The only difference is like the Oogie Boogie is more of a fabric bag, whereas the glowing Mickey is not. It is actually the vegan leather. So you can hear it, the texture of the Oogie Boogie bag. So that's the cool effect of the glow in the dark. So it's really cool. And that's like what all the fuss is about. So on the back it says Boo, and it's embroidered. And I've always said, remember, texture is everything. Anything that really makes the bag stand out adds to its value and, you know, how attractive it is. And again, in the front, the face is embroidered, and I really like that because they could have done a print, but I think that would have cheapened the bag, and I really wouldn't have liked that. And of course, the bottom is black. So again, it's the vegan leather, and they didn't just like paint the white on top of the black. It's literally the white is sewn on to the black. So again, just more elements adding to the bag that gives it character. And then our metal tag from Loungefly. And let's look inside, because I actually have not seen the inside of the bag before. It's the first time. Aww. See, now this is what I'm talking about. Custom lining. You see you have the little ghost Mickeys on the inside of the lining. Again, it's beautiful, and it adds to the charm of the bag. Okay, and so you notice that I kind of like folded it forward, and especially in a white bag like this, it can create creases. I remember what I said about like you can put it in a hot car to warm up the vegan leather, and that will help, take any creasing out. But of course, I didn't do it for very long, so that, as you can see, it's already, the creasing is going away. But just in case you do, in the vegan leather, get some creasing, just set it in a hot car, let it soften up. And then just use like a microfiber towel. Comes in handy, I promise. You'll love those. And then, like I said, with our Oogie Boogie, it is more of a fabric texture versus the vegan leather. And there is a great deal of texture on this bag. The mouth is the zipper, and we have a lot of embroidery and sewing. Like his face is actually sewn onto the front of the bag. The zipper is black, and then on the back, haha, I still have the cardboard. On the back, again, we have like all the little bugs and the creepy crawlies. They are embroidered onto the bag. So, you know how much I love all the detailing and the texture, and I love when they do contrast in the straps, because again, it's just adding more detail to the bag. It's giving us something to appreciate. And then on the inside, let's see what our lining looks like. Oh, it's cute. It's black with all the little creepy crawlies. Let's see if I can pull out some of the stuffing so I can show it to you. And just remember, I always like to restuff my bags because I mount them when I'm not using them. See how pretty it is? Super cute. And then it just helps to maintain its structure, its shape, and to keep it in good repair. And like I always say, I recommend that if you're going to store your bags, that you should definitely either make or purchase dust ruffle bags. Kind of like they do for Doonies. Go to your local Joann's Fabric. Make sure to use the coupon, because I'm big on thrift, especially when we spend what we spend on these bags. And definitely use a coupon. Get some Disney fabric. And if you don't sew, I'm sure you have a friend who does. Someone who's crafty. And ask them nicely to make you some dust ruffle bags for your Loungefly bags to keep them nice and safe. Okay, and so on to our box lunch bag of the video. So in my store, we are getting the other chibi version of the Hocus Pocus bag. It has come in, but I already shipped all of them out because I wanted my customers to get their bags ASAP. But I do have more coming in at the end of the month. They're saying it ships between like the 21st and the 30th. So when they come in again, don't worry, you'll get to see it in the video. And so I thought, well, I always do a box lunch bag, so I brought this one. And, I wasn't sure when it came if I was going to keep it. Okay, so I have always, I have my little opinion about things that are not core line. The ones that don't have the metal tag. This one obviously does, because it is box lunch, but, we've talked before about the Hot Topic bags. The ones made specifically for them. They're economy bags that do not have the tag, the metal tag. Now they're getting better with their designs. There is one that's coming up that I purchased today. I pre-ordered today, and I am excited. In fact, ooh, before we move on to this bag, I do want to share something with you. Okay, so, you know, I do my videos and I'm on Instagram and TikTok and it's funny because, you know, I have a store. We've talked about that. And in my store, I had sold a bag to a customer like I always do. You know, and I do try to do personal things, you know, when I ship things out, you know, I make sure that on my thank you cards that, you know, I put a Disney pin and just, you know, just a little, some personalization, you know, from the owner of the store to the customer. But I did not realize that an influencer had purchased from me, and it was funny because she messaged me one day and she's like, "Hey Tracy, I just wanted to reach out to you because I saw you on Instagram, and you know I have purchased from your store before, and I just wanted to give you a little plug because I love your store, and I couldn't believe you had this bag." Because, you know, it completed my set and you were just amazing, you know, and I love your, you know, your detailed customer service. And I was just like, oh, thank you so much. And I was like, it's funny because I follow her on Instagram. In fact, I snatched some of her pictures because she has great pictures of the bags. And I was like, I actually follow you. I said, in fact, how I know that, you know, a lot of the new bags that are not the Coraline bags are coming out is you. I follow you, and then I, you know, go out there and hunt. So I wanted to mention her because poor Mickey. You know, the new bag that I purchased, it's a Hot Topic bag. I saw it on her Instagram feed today, and I was like, I know it's Hot Topic, but it's really pretty. I mean, and I love Snow White, I really do. So, you know, I was like, well, if I don't like it, you know, I can always rehome it, but I probably won't. But it was really cool because I'd never been followed by somebody I followed before. So I wanted to mention her. So if you don't follow her, you should, because she is awesome. She is definitely in the know when it comes to Disney, everything Disney, but especially Loungefly. Her name is Jay Loves Disney, and that's JAYYLUVS Disney. And let's see, if you can get real close, you can see her. You can't miss her. She has all the best links for all the bags. In fact, a lot of the small shops, you know, they'll send her bags to review. And she does a really great job. She really does. She, you know, she doesn't hold back. She always mentions the ups, the downs, and I really do love her. And again, that's Jay Loves Disney. That's JAYYLUVS Disney, and that's Instagram. And like I said, I really absolutely adore her. She's amazing. So you should totally follow her. Now back to the box lunch bag. So this is the Chibi Hocus Pocus bag by Box Lunch. And it's funny because a lot of people were panicking because they said it was delayed. It was not going to ship till January. And then literally 2 days ago, I got a shipping notice and it was here today. So I was actually shocked because in the pictures, I mean, it was cute. It was okay. But in person, it's actually really adorable. The purple and the turquoise really are popping colors in the bag. And the only thing that I'm not 100% on is that most of the faces, their eyes are closed. There's only like one character who her eyes are open. Winnie, her eyes are closed, and it's the blonde, her eyes are closed. So I was like, that's the only thing about the bag that I don't like. Everything else I actually do really like. The cauldron is cute, it's bubbling. I love that there are crescent moons all over it. I do really love that most of the bag is purple, but it's not all the same color of purple. You know, you have 3 different shades of purple. The stars are all different colors. And then all of the line, you know, like the trim and everything, it's that beautiful aqua color. The straps are the aqua color. Well, so I guess it's kind of more of a teal and an aqua. But I mean, it is a really cute bag. I mean, I wasn't 100% on it until it got here. And then on the inside, it has Hocus Pocus in all different colors, and it's really cute. So, I mean, it's one of those bags where you weren't 100% based on a stock photo, but in person, it definitely is much more appealing. So it is definitely a keeper. And it's going to be my first Hocus Pocus because I'm probably not going to keep the one that is going to be sold in my store. And that's just because, again, customers come first. It's the rule of thumb. And so I'm actually really excited to have this one. That way I'll at least have one this year. I'm sure they'll do another next year. And you never know. Maybe on the hunt I'll come across the other one. So that is the box lunch bag of the video. And then I do try to fit in Funko Pops because, you know, they are the same company. Funko purchased Loungefly some time ago, and that's again why the logo changed. It used to be a heart, and now it's a crown on the tags. Hence, you know, that's Funko's trade. So our Funko Pop of the video is the Jack Skellington and Jack's house. And it's really cute because Jack is holding like a little book in his hand, and it's got a picture of him on it. So I thought that was really cute. And the house is actually an appropriate size. And this is the part of the, you know, the Pop Town series. It's in a new one of their Pops. You know, they have Pop Rides, Pop Towns. So it's really cute. And in this one, in this series, there's the Vampire Jack, the Witch, Mummy Boy, and Ursula Gal. So if you don't have this one, you should run out and get it. And if you can't find it in a store, you can always look on Amazon because there is a Funko shop on Amazon, and it tends to have all those hard to find pops. And I always recommend these type of avenues before you go the reseller route. So if you don't have it, you could always come and check us out at World 11 Games because we have it in stock, ready to ship at your earliest convenience. And I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the ghost Mickey and ears as much as I did. And so if you haven't managed to get a hold of one, I hope... Ah! Oh my goodness. Ghost Mickey. He just fell off the table. He's going to haunt me because I didn't get one. But if you didn't get one, never fear. I do believe that there are still some small shops like Grotto Treasures that are still planning to have some stock in the next couple of days. So just keep checking. And of course, worst case scenario, you can always go the reseller route. I really do discourage that, but when in desperation, my friends, when in desperation. But on a happier note, I hope that you will join us again for another video with the Sassy Disney Diva, because we will be having some Nightmare Before Christmas bags, and I plan on doing some creepy treats with them. So come back and join us, and thanks again for sitting with the Sassy Disney Diva. You guys have a great night.